Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
I'm not even, well, before we do that, let's go take a look at the charts. They are ugly. I can tell you that right now. As you guys saw, I was eating earlier off of SPX 500 and Bitcoin. I missed the gold move while I was trading those other two, but caught me 150 pips on SPX, and I caught over 15,000 pips on Bitcoin. So definitely some good trades there. As you guys can see here, on this is the live account that has the MyFX book link attached to it. That is in the group. For some reason, the MyFX book link is not updating, so you guys can take a look here. Myself, this was a $500 account when we started Monday. We had a little drawdown back down to like 486. Now we're up to 617, so we are up over 20%, actually over 23%, almost 24% on this account this week alone, first week. So hey, you know, I told you guys I was going to take it to the next level, so I took some trades before we got on the call because I saw some moves, and we'll go over those moves so I can show you what I did on those simple moves. Both of them were nothing but bag entry trades. I was going to take one on Ethereum, but I stepped away from that one. So let's take a look at the markets real quick. GJ is all the way down. Nothing much going on. Asia channel, more than 50 pips. So we're not even looking for strategy 3. And this is, you know, let's see here, GU. All the way to the zone, no good. I've already got, it's been trending for so long, we already got the arrows, and it hasn't been a big enough pullback. So what I usually like to do on stuff like this is go to the minute 5 to see if there's any setups. And you can see here, none in Asia in the actual money zone. But yeah, when you have long running trends like this and you already have 2 arrows and not enough pullback to give you another arrow, then what you want to do is go down to the 5-minute chart to see if you can actually catch another trade. This is multi-time frame trading, which is strategy number 5. Strategy number 5. And nothing here as well. GBP NZD. All right, way down. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart as well. There's nothing really there. GBP AUD. All right, go down to the 5 minutes. See if we can't find anything for us. Uptrend. Oh, actually, we should be in a downtrend. I'm sorry, still should be on a downtrend. Oh, we have equal zones on the 5-minute chart. So as long as those middle zones are what? As long as those middle zones are 50 pips apart, you can trade in both directions. And they are 59 pips apart. We missed our entry for strategy number 9 here. Yeah, missed our entry for that. All right, could have had a nice little 20 pips there. Missed our entries. You know, we don't trace trade. I'm sorry, we don't chase trades. So I'm not going to enter in that trade. We missed that one. And it was a huge day today, guys. Huge day. I've never seen so many people winning at the same time. So huge day today. A lot of people were winning big on the indices, cryptocurrency, forex pairs. Big win today. Big wins today. G Chef went to the 5-minute. Nothing there. SPX 500. It's sitting in the zone right now. Gold sitting in the zone. Yeah, everything is just chilling. Bitcoin tanked. I'll show you where I got my entry at and why I took the trade. Ethereum, I'll tell you where I should have took the trade at and why I didn't take it. I'm mad at myself for not taking it. Euro GBP. So I added the Euro pairs because everything else, you guys know I eliminated the Euro pairs this week to concentrate just on pound pairs, cryptocurrency, gold, and S&P. I had to add them back to see if we can't catch the moves. And there's no setups on these bad boys either. No setups. Euro JPY has the only setup. All the other Euros are heading up. I want Euro JPY to close above this moving average to give us a strategy 9 entry. So if we can get a close above the moving average, make sure somebody yells that out. If we get a close above that moving average or it gets close, that'll give us an entry for our strategy 9 entry. But because I see that the market maker cycle is over with, I don't expect to get that entry. I don't expect to get that entry today. So you can see nothing really going on. Charts are dead. I kind of want to call the call and just go to sleep. But hey, I'll make sure you guys get the value. We're going to be up here. We're going to make sure you guys get value. And who knows, as we get into London session, because we are still 48 minutes away from London. We may get some good movement to get us entry somewhere. So I'm going to go over the couple trades I put in the group. I caught 15,000 pips on Bitcoin and 150 pips on S&P 500. So we'll start off with S&P 500. Very simple. You see we're in a downtrend. 1, 2, 3, 4 red zones, 1 green zone. I took a bag entry. Bounce, arrow, go. And I took it, and I'm mad at myself because I should have had over 1,000 pips. I had 5 entries here, 5 entries. For those who saw the picture, I got out here on this candle. As you see, I had a little more retrace, and then it dropped like a rock. So I'm mad at myself because my take profit was halfway in between where I closed out at and the zone. But had I held it to the zone, that was 200 pips. So my entry was here on the actual arrow itself, the bag entry. All right, so then the next candle here. And you see to the zone, just to the zone, that was 138 pips. So that's 690 for my 5 positions, but you see it drop even further, had over 200 pip drop. But that's I caught 30 pips on each position. For me, that's good. I had 5 positions and I caught it. And the reason I scaled in is because the overall, directional bias on all the indices due to the news has been very bearish. So I felt very strongly about this one, especially after I caught my 127 pips this morning during New York session on S&P 500. So I felt very good. So I was entering positions all the way back to this moving average, and we got a drop when I got out. Next one was I missed gold. Gold, same thing, bag entry. You can see that we're in a downtrend. All right. GI. Let's go look at that real quick. GI on the 5 minutes for a buy. Yep. So for those that entered that trade, strategy number 9 just took all the way off. So if you entered this trade on the 5 minute chart on strategy number 9, you officially caught your 20 pips. It went up 33 pips. 33 pips. Strategy works, guys. Strategies work. It's a strategy 9 entry right here. Strategy 9 entry. All right. So no bueno, we missed that. But let's go back to gold. Let's go back to gold. So I missed that bag entry right there. Bounce, arrow, go. But I did catch Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a bounce, arrow, go entry that I caught. So double top here. And you see, not only is it double top, but it's slanted as well. You can see it slanted down. That's always good. You see the M formation right here. Bag entry. I took it. Got my 15,000 pips, 3 positions. 3 positions. All right. You also can see that, there's a nice little wedge formation as well. It's a beautiful setup. So this is a beautiful wedge setup, as well as break of the M formation, as well as bag entry. When you have multiple strategies, 3 or more align, I'm about to draw all 3 of them for you guys real quick. And before I do so, let me go check this gold trade out. Gold like it's trying to pierce the bottom of that zone. We got 4 minutes until the next candle forms. All right, 4 minutes. So let's go back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, I'll show you the setup here. Boom, boom, boom. This right here is the wedge setup. So you got a ascending wedge at an actual resistance zone. All right. You have a M formation. We're in a downtrend. So you have a slanted M formation. All right. Slanted M formation at a resistance area. Get up there. So slanted M formation here. All right. When it broke the neckline right here, it also broke the wedge. And then a couple candles later, you got what? You got your arrow. So that's 3 confirmations, 3 strategies. That's the wedge strategy, which is strategy number 7. M's and W's, strategy number 7. And then you have what? You have the bag entry. So you have multiple strategies that align on this sell. So I felt very confident in entering multiple positions. Multiple positions. So I had 3 positions on this trade, and I got a nice little drop. And I got out right around in this range before it pulled back. But you see it went all the way to the zone. Could have been a nice, beautiful setup. Probably should have caught about 25, 30,000 pips. But I took my 15,000 and I ran with it. Bitcoin trying to move down. Let's see what's going on. Go back, look at gold. What's gold trying to do? Nothing right now. Ethereum, another easy setup. And again, with Ethereum and Bitcoin, there is no money zone. The money zone only applies to Forex pairs. So you can trade these as well. And so you had we're in a downtrend. But for me, this is an up candle. It had a bag entry on up candle. I don't really like taking those. But you had an up arrow. You had an up candle. This candle was moving up. And then you had a bag entry. And then look, it dropped. And if you had caught that, you literally had no drawdown. All right. And it dropped to the zone. That was 359 pips to the zone for Ethereum. Beautiful setup. So the cryptos were paying. So I caught Bitcoin. I missed Ethereum, but I caught Bitcoin. I missed gold. I caught S&P. So that's why I was taking those trades, and that's why now the account is up over 617 bucks. So we're up over $117 since the beginning of the week. Again, you don't have to hit home runs, guys. We're up almost 24% on the week. That's a good week. Next week, I'm gonna flex it because we were only up 8% as of last night. So before I got back on this call, I've gained another 15% by trading before I got on the call. Because I told you guys I'm gonna take this to the next level, and my goal is to get to the point where we can double this $500 account next week. So my goal is by this call next Friday, this account is double. That way, when you guys share that my Facebook link, Cass can see that we double the account in 2 weeks, so they can see what's possible. And I'm using nothing but AIRO strategies. I'm not using my own analogy. I'm not marking up charts my own self. I'm only trading the strategies for AIRO. That's it. And then you guys have all of the the My Facebook link there, which shows all the trades and all the entries. And so you can go back and look at it yourself. Go back. I just showed you all the entries. You can go back and check all those yourself and verify that yes, Nate took those trades when he took them. That's why I give you guys the My Facebook link. Most traders are not going to give you their My Facebook link because most of them are doing some crazy stuff trying to win. Me, I'm a trade within the parameters. I'm using a strategy. Interesting. Somebody switch the news. Go check that good old news. Ethereum trying to drop to the zone. Gold broke the zone, but didn't close below it. I don't know what's going on with gold. So S&P 500 chilling. And this is weird. I hate seeing S&P 500 and gold going in the same direction. Just doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to go opposites. Supposed to go opposites. Shout out. I know somebody took the GI trade, the GBP AUD. After I said it, I know you guys. Somebody took it, and somebody caught their 20 pips. So shout out, matter of fact, if you took that GBP AUD trade that I talked about, throw it in the group. Yep, Derek, GA Strategy 9 just hit TP. Shout out to Derek. I knew somebody took it. I just looked at the group. I knew somebody took it. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Shout out to the team. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, hear you there. 10K crypto pips today. Welcome to the 10K crypto pips. Hey guys, if I haven't returned your messages yet, I apologize. It's been a heck of a day. I've never woken up to this many messages from individual people. So I apologize. I'm going to get to all your questions. I'm sorry, all your messages by tomorrow. Those people that are now going to be inducted into the new group, I'll get you guys all set up with your access to the group and your flyers tomorrow or when I wake up. So trust me, I haven't forgot about you guys. I've never seen so many messages. I'm taking one last look and then I'm gonna start answering questions in the Q&A because the Q&A is blowing up. I'm not seeing any strategies, but I'm also tired. I'm working on very little sleep. So if anybody sees a strategy, let me know. Let me know. Let me try something here. So somebody taught me that you guys see here on the sale. Here's the M. There's the A. We're starting the second A. So somebody taught me that the retraces in the market maker method are very good entries for Fibonacci. So we have on GBP CAD M5, we have 2 hammers off of the 62 level. 62 level. So I'm gonna give this candle one more minute here. That's 25 pips. And I'm going to be looking for, because we should be looking to go down and make a W to head back up. This is the second A. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a sale here on GBP CAD M5. I'm a little leery about it just because all the other GUs down there, GJ is where GJ's at his zone, I believe. Come on. Yep, out of zone. GBP NZD is coming back down. Actually, GBP NZD is that strategy 9? Yep. GBP NZD is giving us the strategy 9 setup. If we get a close underneath the moving average, and GBP odd come back down. So GBP NZD, we did close underneath. So I'm gonna go for a 25 pip sell on GBP NZD. Oh. And then GBP CAD. GBP CAD. I think that was the one. Let's see what we're looking like. Yep. Dang, missed that one. I'm gonna sell it anyway for about 10 pips. But we're gonna sell it back to the 0 line. That's where it's going, back to the 0 line. Come on. Let me enter this from my phone. I see my GBP CAD. I want to enter into a sell, trade, sell. All right, so I got in on GBP CAD. I'm on both of those. My MT4, my what's the name is frozen up once again. Once again, let me go ahead and restart my VPS. Watching it on the charts, we are almost in profit. At least I am. We're in profit on GN now. About to be in profit on GCAD. GCAD close to the zone on M15. All right. I'm trading what I see, guys. I'm on an M5. We're on an M5. So we trade on an M5. We went to the lower time frames. In profit on GN, down about 3-4 pips on GCAD. All right, see what we can get, guys. See what we can get. Try to make some magic happen. Digging deep in the toolkit. Pulled out the fibs. Strategy number 9. Shout out to, again, those who caught that strategy number 9 on that GBP trade we talked about earlier that we didn't get in. And sure enough, the thing spiked as soon as I went away from it. Boy, I tell you. All right, GBP up 2 pips right now, so we're looking good there. All right, guys. I'm flying blind here. Give me a second. Let me reboot the VPS one more time. Do. Someone asked why I'm using the 5-minute charts. Strategy number 5, multi-time frame trading. Go watch that video. You'll understand why I'm on the M5. If you are asking why I am using the M5, that means you have not watched strategy video number 5. All right, multi-time frame trading. Go watch that video. It may open your eyes to a whole nother world. We're down about 2 pips on GN and down about 7 pips on GCAD from what I can tell. Looking at I'm on my MT4 on my phone, watching the trades. About to be back in profit on GN, only down 5 pips on GCAD. All right, we're good to go. Let's go share the screen back again. So we're down a little more than I thought. All right, we're down. Got a terrible entry. It dropped. It froze on me. We're down about 10 pips on GCAD and 4 on GN. But it's been saying that. I think it's froze on me again because we're in profit on G. Okay, there we go. Feeling better, feeling good, feeling good. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So GCAD only down 4 pips. GN, we're in profit. All right. Looking good, looking good. I'm only setting these at 10 pips. So when I go to M5, guys, I take half the profits on the trade. So I go 10 pips. I'm gonna set it at 20 just in case it falls. But I take half. We're in profit now on both trades, guys. We're in profit. Come on, baby. Don't freeze on me again. All right, cool. I'm gonna set these manually, guys. My MT4 is messing up on me. So I'm gonna set it at 20 pips, but I'm taking profit at 10. I'm telling you that now. I'm taking profit at 10 because we're on the M5. So therefore, I cut my take profit in half on the M5. All right, cool. We in our trades. Let those run. I'm gonna stop sharing now. Start asking questions. So GN has 3 strategies in place. I like that. The more strategies, the better. The more strategies, the better. Again, if you have 3 or more, there's no guarantees when it comes to trading. But if you have 3 or more strategies in place when you enter into a trade, your probability typically goes up. What's GN doing? Hold on. Go back. All right, guys. I'm glad I got my phone with me. I always ensure you have the phone, guys. Technology is great when it works, and when it doesn't work, it sucks. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out why I am stuck again. So we're on strategy number 9 is what we use to enter the trade for GBP NZD. And then we're using strategy number 8 for GBP CAD. All right, GBP CAD. All right, I'm gonna give it a chance here. Got 26 questions in the Q&A. I'll get you guys in a second here. Let me get my VPS back rolling so we can at least be not flying blind here. Come on, VPS. Yeah, with all these VPS issues keep going, guys, I can tell you I hate flying blind. So if I see either one of these trades get back in blue, I'm probably going to just go ahead and close out because I don't like flying blind like this. If I can't see what's going on in the charts, then don't need to be trading. And then I'm telling you, I just opened my VPS back up again. We are still having some issues. And try to give it a second. So yeah, I'm about to get out, guys. I'm gonna let you guys know when I'm getting out. Once I see blue, we're heading back down the right way. There we go. We got a little movement here. See how long this lasts here. All right, we got some movement again. All right, so we are back blue on GCAD. And we're about, GCAD. All right. Down 8 on GN, down 2 on GCAD. We're on the 5-minute chart. If you don't know why, please watch strategy video number 5. It explains why you go down to the 5-minute time frame, or whatever it is you like to trade. You go down one time frame based on that. I can tell you when I get blue. So when I get in profit on both of these trades, or I'm closing out in profit. I don't care how small it is. We're having too many technical issues. And I don't like to fly blind. Let me also set my stop loss. Well, I got my phone with me, so I'm not worried about setting stop loss because I can manually see it on my phone. But you want to make sure if you have issues like this, make sure you set your stop loss. Make sure you set your stop loss. All right. Well, I was trading fine until we got in on a call. We're down about 7 pips. What are we down? 8 and 8 on both. Down 8 and 8 right now. So nothing crazy. Let me stop sharing and answer questions. And once I see blue, I'm getting out. I'm not going to risk my money. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth risking your money. So kind of give you guys an update on the VPS. The second company right now is configuring the VPS so that it can work the exact same way this VPS works from a standpoint of the security. And so they have to do some special coding for that. So the second VPS company is coming aboard. They should be allowing new customers not next week, but the week after. All right, so second week of March. And that's the estimated time. No guarantee, that's the estimated time there. From what I'm being told, that that company has more power. So we're going to be paying similar prices for extremely more power. So more powerful VPSs. Plus, I believe there's going to be an opportunity to have upgrades. So if you guys have multiple softwares, you can actually upgrade, pay a little more, of course, but you can upgrade your VPS so that you can manage multiple software. So if you have AIRO and Gearbox, or let's say you have AIRO, Gearbox, and Variable, whatever the case may be, you can upgrade your VPS so that you have a more powerful VPS to handle multiple softwares. So it's going to be great to have them on board. Again, it should be about 2 more weeks. So the week after next is what I'm being told. Again, there are no guarantees. We got to make sure everything works correctly, test it out, and all that, and then we'll roll it out to the field and to the customers. So be on the lookout for that. Let's go back on the charts real quick. Bring these up. All right. We are down 2 pips on GCAD and 7 on GN. Everything we're heading back the right way. Again, like I said, once I see profit, I'm getting out. Again, I don't like flying blind, and we're having too many issues. Again, I can manage it from my phone, but I'm flying blind here. So again, we're on strategy number 8 for GCAD on the 5-minute chart. We had multiple inverted hammers, rejections off the 62. So we should have our stop loss up here. I jumped in late. That's what made me mad. Because of the freezing, I jumped in on my phone, and I should have an entry up here. We should be about 7-8 pips in profit. Some of you guys should be already in profit, big time already. TP is back at the 0 line. So back at the 0 line. Come on, it's frozen again. Come on. All right, there we go. Heading in the right direction. Come on, baby, come on. Make sure I cover this spread as well. Just because you see blue, you want to make you don't want to just close it out profit. You want to just close it out. You're gonna remember there's gonna always be a commission on every trade. So you want to make, when you do close it out in profit, you want to make sure there's enough profit on the trade to cover the commission. Otherwise, you'll close it out. It'll look blue, but because of the commission, you'll still lose money on that trade. So keep that in mind. So if you're in GCAD, you're probably up 6-7 pips. If you had the right entry, which should have been here. I got in late because it froze on me. And by the time it took, it was already down here. So all good. Not going to worry about it. I'm getting out. I'm getting out when it gets in profit, just because I don't like flying blind. If you're staying in, great. Take it back to the 0 line. 0 line is somewhere in the area of the 1.7573 to 1.7570 in that range. I can't give you an exact number because I'd be giving out financial advice, but I can tell you it's in that realm. So you got the software, throw the fibs on. I learned this from one of you guys. You guys know when I teach fibs, I teach it to be a retrace price above. But we're taking I'm going to be doing more of these as well, as I've been back testing them. They work very well. I'm taking the retrace as the fib retrace level. So as you know, we have a what is that? It's not what I want. All right. So you can see here, we have an M. We have the A. All right, and that first A is a retracement level. Lowest point before the next retracement. So this second retracement here is what? It's the second A. So we're expecting price to come down somewhere around the zero line or below and give us what? Give us that W. Somewhere way down here. Give us that W to head where? Head right back up. That is the market maker's cycle. All right. When you can start identifying this, it'll help you in the long run. All right. Man, I hate getting in late. Well, come on, let's go. Get me out. I'm feeling pretty good though about my trades today. Like I said, GCAD, we are in the blue, dog. Oh, come on, man. GBP NZD is right there as well. Strategy number 9 on GBP NZD. Touched the 200, came back below the moving average. We're in a downtrend. The AIRO moving average is below the 200. That is a valid strategy 9 trade. Stop sharing. Let's see if he's in the chat room. Shout out to if he's in the chat room. I don't see him in the chat, but shout out to our CFO posting in the group. He's had a heck of a day. Matter of fact, hey, while we're waiting, everybody go into the AIRO bag chat and say, and tell our CFO congrats on his week. He had a heck of a week. Look at his trades right now. So everybody blow up the chat and say congrats, CFO. Congrats, CFO. So hey, even the CFO uses the software, guys. It's a lot of fun. And they're having fun with it. He's winning with it. Let's get back on these charts. Where we at? Where we at? Come on, baby. Don't do this to me. Do. Looks like we're gonna be holding a little longer, guys. We're gonna hold a little longer. Down 5 and 4. Like I said, for me, I'm getting out. I don't like the way this thing keeps freezing. Well, it's unfrozen now. We might be all right. I'm gonna wing it, guys. I'm gonna wing it. We'll see what happens. If it freezes up on me again while I'm in profit, I'm getting out. I'm just gonna close it out on my phone. All right. So while we're in these trades here, let's answer some questions from the Q&A. When trading fibs on higher time frames, would you drop down a time frame and look for candle formations on it first, or go by the candle formations on the time frame you're usually trading on? So for me, I would trade on the time frame that I'm actually on, but that's just me. On the higher time frames, the best to answer that question to would be Jackie on the New York session. So talking to Jackie on New York session, she can talk more about that. I know, if I remember correctly, she will scout the lower time frames in the direction of the fib retracement, but I believe she looks for her rejection candles on the actual H1 time frame. Do not quote me on that, but I believe that's what she does. All right, so we can definitely ask her. She's the fib expert. Strategy number 8 is Jackie's strategy, if you guys didn't know. USD CAD 15-minute. Want to know if that is a potential. So I'm not going to look at any charts right now, guys. I don't want to mess up anything with the VPS. So I'm not going to keep going back and forth, look at the charts. Well, they look they're unfrozen. Let's go ahead and do it. USD CAD. I'm going to keep it moving. USD CAD 15-minute information. So we'll take a look at it. We're down 6 and 4 right now. I shouldn't even be down that much in GCAD because I got that late entry. I hate getting late entries. USD CAD. Come on. GBP NZD back in profit for me. Should be for you. GCAT down about 2 pips. GBP NZD, come on. Close. Where we at? We got it. All right. So will this be considered an information? We're in a downtrend. Yeah, that's an information. And we're in a downtrend too. So we're in a downtrend. You got information here. You got it's slanted down. That's good. So what you want now is you want price to come down and break the neckline of the M. So it's got to have to close below this neckline right here, the M, and below the zone. All right. Once it does that, you're good to go. So GP NZD, we're in a nice little profit. Nice little profit on GBP NZD, up about 3 pips. Nice little push down. And GCAD is coming right after it. GCAD coming right after it. So I'm blue all over the place now. We're blue. Blue, blue, blue. GCAD playing with me. I got that that late entry. So I'm gonna go with it, guys. I'm gonna wing it. We're gonna get this money. We're gonna get these pips, dog. I gotta get to 100% returns by next week. We're up 20 and some change. I need to get to 100% by next week. So we got some work to do. I might even be, matter of fact, if I might be in the mood, I might throw, and you guys might see a random Zoom link come in the group on Saturday for a crypto session. So Saturday night, I might throw a random crypto session. I don't know. Look out for the link though. I might have to throw a random crypto session and jump on these cryptos. Try to catch me 20,000 pips. I gotta catch it to the crypto group. They catch it too many pips. Shout out to the crypto group and everybody trading crypto. GCAD, come on, wait, push down. GBP NZD, like I said, when I see 10 pips, I'm out. I say, as we said, we're on the 5-minute chart, so I'm cutting my my take profits in half. I have it at 20 just in case we get a nice push down. One thing I've learned about the pound pairs is to place your take profit. Well, one, place your stop loss exactly where you want it. 2, on your take profit, place your take profit, higher or lower than where you have it, a few pips, just because the pound pairs, because of how aggressive they are, you can start to see stuff like this, these wicks that happen in like 30 seconds. And so if you place it a little further, you place it at 10, you'll get your 10. If we place it at 15, you have that room to get your 10 and then some while you're trying to get out. So that's just something I've learned over the years, something my mentor taught me as well. All right, +6 right now on GBP NZD. Once I see 10, we out of there. We halfway there at +5. We halfway there at +5. Halfway there. GCAD. What's GCAD doing? I got a bad entry on GCAD, so otherwise I'd be up. Should have had an entry way up here. So I feel pretty good about GCAD. The zones popped up. So yeah, we definitely not taking it all the way, guys. Zones popped up. So we definitely not taking it all the way anymore. But you should be in profit. You guys should be in profit on GCAD big time, at least 10 pips because you guys had a better entry. And GBP NZD, hey, boom, there it is. I'm closing out. See how it jumped down to 12? I just closed out GBP NZD at 12 pips. And we're going to see what GCAD does. That's how we do it, guys. We're going to make lemonade out of lemons because the market is trash right now. Straight garbage. Straight garbage. You guys should be about 10, 12 pips in profit. Let's go look at it from entry. The entry you guys should have been right here. So you guys should be sitting somewhere about 9, 10 pips in profit. 9, 10 pips in profit. There go 4 pips, 3 pips. I'm closing out. I'm out. So got these zones up. I'm not even gonna play with it. And the VPS keeps slowing us down. So today alone, $50 on the account. So we up. We having a good day today. We having a good day today. Again, why did I close out early? Both had a zone pop up. All right. So GCAT had a zone pop up. GBP NZD had a zone pop up. So I got out because of those zones. We're on the 5-minute chart. Therefore, I took profit at 10 pips. I got out early on GCAT because my VPS froze on me and got me in late. Therefore, when I got out at 4 pips, that should have signified for you to get out because you should have already had 10 pips. So we caught 10 pips on both pairs. So that's a quick little 20. We have caught, if you stayed in, you definitely caught more on both because they're just tanking right now. So shout out to those. I know some of y'all stayed in more, but we have secured the bag on 10 pips on both. I cut it in half, or again, for those who want to know, because we took those trades off the 5-minute time frame. Therefore, as I talked about, on the 5-minute time frame, your probability is higher at 10 pips, 15-minute time frame, 20 pips, 1 hour, 50 pips, H4, 100 pips. All right. 100 pips on the H4. So shout out to, let's see, GCAT. If you are in it still, you just bagged yourself a nice little, you should be about 15, 17 pips right now. GBP NZD, we had an entry right there. You should be up on GBP NZD over 25 pips if you're still in that bad boy. All right, so we caught our 10. I cut it in half, but hey, I know some of y'all don't listen to me very much. So I'm not mad at you. Sometimes you got to stay in a little longer. Like, hey, Nate gives a good direction, but hey, let's stay in and catch some more pips. So shout out to those who stayed in and got more pips. Shout out to those who took that hint on that GI trade on that strategy 9 and caught that nice little shot in the arm. All right. 2-0 for the night. And I didn't think we were going to get anything tonight, guys. I didn't think we were going to get anything tonight. Just crazy market right now. And the market, why the market run the way it is? So the market's not going to always move every day. You have to learn when to trade and when not to trade. The market is significantly oversold. It was overbought, and they've just been selling off hard for the last day and a half, 2 days, 3 days on some pairs. All right. So the market is oversold and kind of stagnant as well for real moves because it's waiting on what? It's waiting on more economic news. Tomorrow we should find out if they're going to pass the 1.9 trillion dollar stimulus and all of that. So shout out to those. Matter of fact, shout out to those who got pips. We in there. All right. There it is, a group. GN. 25 pips. There it is. Got they 25. Strategy not gonna get you 25. All right. Man, y'all killing it, man. That's how we do it, man. Show you guys how to do it live so you see how it works. That way now you can go do it on your own. You can do it on your own. So we're done on those trades. Let me answer some questions real quick and then we'll come back to the charts. Anybody see anything good? Let me know. All right, let's look here. So someone talked about pairs on 15-minute chart uptrend, 1 hour chart downtrend. All right, here's how it is, guys. There should be no confusion. You only trade in the direction of the trend of the chart you are on. Do not worry about any of the chart. All right. If the trend on a 15-minute pair, 15-minute chart is a downtrend, sell. If it's an uptrend on a buy, buy. The trend can be and will be different on different time frames. Not every time frame is going to have the exact same trend. All right. Now, here's a trick though. The trend on the higher time frame, so your weekly, your daily, your monthly, your 4 hour, those from the 4 hour on up, those are true trends. That's the stronger the trend. So if you're wanting to look at a different time frame, look at the higher trends to kind of get a general consensus. All right. But yes, so don't worry about different time frames. Trade the trend on the on the actual time frame you're on. All right. All right, guys. Hey, AIRO 4 is going to come out. We'll let you guys know. So there is no answer right now. There is no answer. Appreciate it. Had to get it cut. I was looking pretty bad. Good morning. Good morning. GI strategy 9. Did we miss that one? Let's go look real quick. GI strategy 9. Oh yeah, we needed to bounce back up. Oh, hold on. I'm on the 5 minutes. Go to 15 minute. So no, strategy 9 is not in place. Here's why. Strategy 9, the AIRO moving average, the blue one, has to be below the purple. The 200 has to be on top of the AIRO moving average for sale. So the blue needs to be down low. And then you need price to touch the 200 and come back down and close below both. Please go watch strategy video number 9 again so you can get all the rules down. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself taking trades, in the wrong direction. And then when you lose, that's going to be the potential reason why. All right. So make sure you follow the rules. All right. Whatever direction you're trading strategy 9, you must have, we're in a downtrend. All right. More red than green. Therefore, the purple must be on top of the blue moving average. Price must touch the purple and then come back down below both. When it closes below the blue and blue's underneath the purple, then you can take the sale. But right now, that's invalid. This is invalid. But GI, though, and again, I thought about it earlier. I don't know about GI. I was looking at it. I was thinking it might be a good sell, too. I had it marked up. So 69 pip, 80 channel. So definitely don't trade it. But I'm curious to see what it does because it's got a lot of room to the downside. EJ for a buy, strategy 9. No, EJ didn't finish. It didn't finish. CAD JPY down arrow on the hour. Yeah, that's something I'm start doing. I'm gonna start trying to call one nice little hour trade, little 50 pip trade to give you guys per session. I'm gonna try to catch a couple of those. Oh man, why do y'all tell me, man? I forgot to put my trades on my on my FTMO account. Got to be more careful. Hey, I'm gonna hook up my FTMO account to my Western. I got to get that. I'm missing trades, guys. I'm missing all those trades. I could have been up trying to get my FTMO complete in 2 weeks. The goal is to double this account in 2 weeks. So this week and next week, and also to pass my FTMO in 2 weeks, this week and next week. So I got to make trades on both accounts. I keep forgetting. So CAD JPY. We're now 1 hour into, we're now officially in the London session. It is now officially London session. What are we getting? What are we going to get? Maybe freeze again? We are frozen. All right, guys, we'll let that reboot. I apologize. We already got our trades, though. You guys caught our pips, so we good. It's been a great week, guys. We are, for the week, now 8-1. So we've taken 9 trades this week. We are 8-1. We only lost 1 trade. That was the first day. We didn't lose any yesterday, and we didn't lose any today. So we're 8-1 for the week. Pretty good week so far. Pretty good week. All right, let's pull this MT4 back up. Pull the VPS back up and see if we can't find something. Let's see if it's still frozen. So guys, days like today are when understanding all the strategies come in place. We use a strategy 8 and a strategy 9 a day. And one, we got caught out 10 pips on that. So understand the strategies, the more you add it into your repertoire, the easier it is for you to what? For you to adapt in the different market conditions. All right. The market's going to give you different looks. We're not always going to be able to trade the same strategy. All right. Today, I've traded strategy number 1, 8, and 9. It's been a pretty good day. AIRO MM, go to the hour 1. Somebody called that a CAD JPY trade for the hour. Let's see what we got. I think we're frozen again. All right, guys. Let me just answer some questions for you guys. We'll come back to the chart here. To update your MyFX book, press connect your account in settings. It will refresh it. Oh man, great. Great call out. Let me connect your account in settings. I'm gonna go do that. Appreciate that, hey. Get that updated for you guys. So, question about Asia breakout strategy. Is Asia breakout strategy based upon the high and lows before the Asia open on same day or previous day high and low? So the Asia session breakout is for the Asia channel for today. Technically, it was yesterday, but the new Forex day starts at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So from 4 p.m. Central Standard Time until the start of the money zone, which is midnight Central Standard Time, it's an 8-hour time span. That 8-hour time span right there is the Asia channel. So by the time midnight gets here, Central Standard Time, it's the new day for us, but it's still the same Forex day. And so technically it's the same day when you talk about it in Forex terminology. So it's not the previous day. But if you talk about it in where you live, yes, it's the previous day. Please, how to make our computer ring when we receive an error. All right. So if you're having issues receiving signals, reboot your VPS inside the VPS, reboot your VPS on the website, and then also make sure you do a Windows update. All right. Yeah, we missed a GA trade, man. Golly. Shout out to those who caught the GA. So when you get a double top, but it's not slanted, instead it's on the same level. For those who don't know what a double top is talking about the M formation. Someone asked, is there another indication to sell? There's not. As you get more experience, you'll understand when to sell. For me, I go off of probability. So if I have if I have an M into we're in a downtrend, and I have an M planted in the resistance zone, and it's slanted, for me, that is a higher probability chance that I'm going to get my 20 pips on the sale when it breaks the neckline. All right. It's all about probabilities, guys. All about probabilities. Candlestick formations count. Do I expect Bitcoin to go back up? Yes. Eventually, it's going to go back up. Eventually, going to go up. Bitcoin is not going to go down forever. So someone asked about validating M's and W's. and make sure they're going in the right direction. Do I look at the bodies or just the wicks? I look at all of it. So, but the main part is the wicks. And again, the reason I care about wicks, so if we're in an uptrend and you get a W and you get the wicks, I like to see the wicks. I like to see a lot of wicks, because if the W or the is planted in support and the M is planted in resistance, and those peaks, the W's peaks and the M's peaks, so the double bottoms, the double tops, if you see wicks on those, strong wicks, guess what? That is the market maker reaching for orders. Therefore, it's getting ready to reverse in the opposite direction. All right. That's what I like to see those. I like to see those wicks. Love to see those wicks. The more wicks, the better. The longer wicks, the better. The more wicks and the longer the wicks, the better. If I get long wicks and it's slanted, oh, I'm feeling good. It's taking off. All right, guys, I'm not going to have an opportunity to look at the charts right now. I got to rebooting. And it's not doing much of nothing right now. Oh, there we go. We got it back up. We back up, dog. Let's go take a look at the charts. All right, so CAD JPY finally came up on the H1. Again, we're with the trend, guys. So the trend on H1 is up, more green than red. Therefore, we only care about what? Up arrows. Just because you get an arrow doesn't mean I need to look at it. If the arrow is down and you know the trend is up, don't even tell me about it. It's an invalid trade. It's an invalid trade. Invalid. Got to be with the trend, guys. Got to be with the trend. Not to be harsh, but hey, don't even waste your time on it. If you know the trend has been up, let's say CAD JPY is your favorite pair, you know it's been up all week or last 2 weeks, guess what? If you get down arrows, don't even look at the trade. I got to sell on CAD JPY, but you know the trend's been up. All right, don't even look at it. Unless you understand how to counter trend trade. But for the most part, if you don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. And I can tell you, I'm not going to look at it, because the only time that I counter trend trade is, I'm not even going to tell you. You have to watch strategy video number 6. Strategy video number 6, counter trend trade. There's an exact 2-hour time frame that you will actually take counter trend trades on. All right, got to look at that video. It's got, I'll tell you, guys, the video's got all the sauce, everything you need to know is in the videos. We'll go over them on the calls. I never do strategy on this call. I'll never do a counter trend trade based on that. It's strategy number 6, because it only happens during New York session, and I don't, so that's why it won't happen on this call. SPX 500 for the biz eye. But I tell you, look at that. I had a W right there, man. It ran right through that bad boy. Look at that, 25 pips smashed. Gotta love it, guys. Strategies work. Strategies work. And no, they don't just work when I'm on the calls. They work when I'm not on the calls. All right. So if they're not working for you, make sure you're going back and re-evaluating your trades to see why you lost. All right. Did you do something wrong? Or did you just lose? Because not every strategy is going to win. We've taken some losses. We follow the rules and we've taken some losses. It happens. But you should win more than you lose. If you're not, make sure you're reevaluating yourself. That is what you should be doing as a trader, reevaluating yourself. That's another reason why I've got the MyFX book, because I'm going to reevaluate myself. I'm going to look at it. Matter of fact, since we're here, and I'm mad y'all didn't remind me of my FTMO account. Man, I didn't put no trades on it today. Need to get that bad boy up. I think I didn't take the Bitcoin trade, but I did take the S&P trade, S&P 500 trade. So I'm up like 17, almost $1,800, but I got another $3,000 to make. So we'll make it next week. So MyFX book. Let me sign in real quick. Oh, it logged me out, logged me out. All right, let me log in real quick. Let me log in real quick. And then he said, go to settings. Let me go back and look at that once again. So here you said, press connect your account in settings. It will refresh it. All right. So I'm going to go connect my account. All right. So here you said, so we got to press connect your account in settings. You will refresh it. So let me connect your account. Where is connect your account at? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, there it is. Connect. Oh, we got some popping. What we got? What we got? EJ for the sale. And yep, EJ for the sales. Look at that, EJ. EJ for the sale. Negative. Invalid trade. Invalid trade. Yeah, I got the notification for EJ. No good. All right. So we push that. Let's go see if it updated. And I can show you guys in my Facebook results. There we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. It's still a little off. Yeah, it's still off though. But it's better. I'll explain the math, what I mean by off. So here is the MyFX book. It's not up to date, so you guys can be showing that off. You can see here, this is a real account, real money. Here's the broker, 1 to 500, MetaTrader 4. You see gains were up 19 point, 19.5%. All right, the deposit was $500. All right, we're balanced 627. So that's $127.42. That's over 25% return because 25% of 500 is $125. We're up 127. So this should be definitely more than just 19.5. So it's still a little behind, but you can see that we got some nice gains. It says we got a profit of 597. So you see it hadn't caught up quite yet because we're actually at 627. So it hasn't taken into account my trades I made on the last two we just made. So it hasn't taken into account the GCAD and the GI trades. So that should catch up tomorrow. So, but we're up. Let's see here. We scroll down. You can see here we've 33 trades. I'm up 2,541 pips. All right. You can see here on longs, I have won 5 out of 7. So on buys, I'm 5 out of 7. Shorts, 25 out of 26, 96%. I told you guys a long time ago, I've known for years that I win more than 20% more of my sales than I do my buys. And you can see here, big difference. Big difference. Yep, big difference. So that makes more sense. There we go. There we go. So monthly gain and change, 26.91%. So the month of February, we're up almost 27% this week. All right. And the goal is to do about whatever we need to do to get to 100% next week. So 73% or less, depending on if we take another trade tonight. So this is the MyFX book link that you guys have access to. It's pinned to the top of the AIRO bag chat group. It's just pretty cool. You guys can use this to show people what we're doing on London session. You guys can use this to, whatever you want to do with it. You have access to it. Follow along. People don't think we're really doing a real deal. Like I tell you all the time, all the videos are recorded. You can go to the Auvoria Prime website. I mean, not website. The Auvoria Prime. The Auvoria Prime YouTube channel and find all the videos and watch them, and you'll see. It's winning live. So this should update to reflect the 26.91%. So we're up almost 27%. It's pretty good for 4 days. And we just leveled up. As you guys know, there's 3 goals with this account. First goal is to double the account, so I can take my original $500 out. So that we're doing what? We are now trading house money. All right. Next is to double the account again. That's the next goal. Back to 1,000. And then third goal is to take that 1,000 to 5,000. All right. And then we'll figure out what to do with 5,000. Maybe I'll do some giveaways. That sounds about good. That sounds about right. So when we get to 5,000, I'm going to do 5 $500 giveaways. So I'll give away half the account. I'm going to do 5 $500 giveaways. So I will fund 5 people's accounts with $500. We'll figure out what we need to do to give away that money. But when we get to $5,000, I'm going to do 5 giveaways of $500 and give back. And then we'll figure out what we do with the rest of the money. All right. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? So I need y'all to keep calling out some more trades so we get these trades. So right now we're at 500 or 627. Once we get to 1,000, I'm taking my money out to 500. And then I got $500 left. We're going to double that again and then take that to 5,000. Well, I don't even know why we're going to make an extra step. When we take our 500 out, we'll have 500 left. So the goal after that will be 500 to 5,000. And when we get to 5,000, I'm giving away half the account. I'm going to fund 5 people's accounts. All right. I'm going to fund 5 people's accounts with $500. And then we'll figure out what to do. We'll figure out what to do from the 2,500. All right. We'll figure out what to do with that. We're just going to keep having fun with it, guys. All right. In the meantime, though, let me answer some more questions. We got like 37 of them. All right, so AUDCHF 15-minute time frame, strategy 9 forming and reaching to 50 fib level. So let's go look at AUDCHF. The question is, how do we enter into these trades? All right. So there's 2 strategies you just pulled out. AUDCHF. Do I even have that one on the chart? There we go. AUDCHF. We don't have neither AUDCHF from a fib level standpoint or strategy number 9. So I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. All right. Not seeing none of that. All right. Shout out to Ben for catching that gold sale. Congrats. Gold been paying. Somebody asked about a GN sale. We got in that already. I know I'm a little behind. So yeah, we got in and caught our 10 pips on GN for strategy number 9. Some caught 25. I remember we cut it down to 10 because we were on the 5-minute chart. But some people still caught the 25. So the pip count for Nas 100 and gold. For gold, every 10 cents is 1 pip. So if gold is at $1,900, when it goes to $1,900.10, that's 1 pip. If it goes from 1,900 to 1,901, that is what? That's 10 pips. So that's how you count gold. Nas 100. Let me go check Nas 100 real quick. I believe Nas 100 is the same way. Yes, on the indices. I believe they're every 10 pips as well. I mean, they're 10 cents for every they're pip for every 10 cents. Indexes, Nas 100. All right, so with Nas, every dollar is 1 pip with Nas. All right, every dollar. So if Nas goes from 12,700 to 12,701, that's $1. So every dollar is 1 pip with Nas 100. We took GCAD trade because of the fib. We use fibs. And someone, actually one of the community, one here in the AIRO family taught me, and I forgot who it was, but with the market maker method, the A's on the MAAW for the downtrend and the V's are retracements. And we can use those with the fibs. So we use that with the fibs and caught 20 pips for some. I caught 10. Actually, I caught 4 because we had a late entry because my VPS froze. But everybody caught 10 pips on GCAD and everybody caught at least 10 pips on GN. All right. Shout out to you guys. How many pips between zones do we need to have to take a trade on BTC and Ripple for bag entry? I would say at least 5,000 pips because typically the spread is going to be about 400 to 800 pips. So I say at least 5,000 pips you want to have on cryptocurrency between zones. All right. So like, from your entry to the next zone, at least 5,000 pips is what I would recommend. 5,000 or more. All right. If alerts stop coming to your phone, you need to go to the VPS. So inside your VPS, go to the desktop. So minimize your MT4 and hit the reset button. Also go inside the website to where you have your, where you launched your VPS from and hit reset VPS. And then also make sure you update. All right, hold on, guys. Got the 3-year-old in here. What's wrong? Come on. All right. The strategy video again. All right. Everybody saying hello to Miss Zara. This is my 3-year-old. She's going to get on here in these charts and catch some pips with us. Say hi to everybody. All right. So, Dominic, hey, man, find the strategy videos. Let me log into Auvoria Prime real quick, and I will show you where to go. Everybody say hello. She just kind of woke up. So We're stormy here in the DFW area, and she's a little sleepy and a little scared of the storms. Let's see here. Let me log in real quick, and I'll get you set up. Show you where the all right. So share the screen here. I'm in my back office. When I logged in, first thing I did, go select AP Academy in the top of the chart, top of the screen. That brings you this screen here with our CTO, Mr. Bill Wynn. You want to select My First Steps. It's going to pull up here. And what you're going to do is you're going to go through, watch all these modules, all these videos. When you're done with that, up here in the top right-hand corner, it says My Products. Select My Products. You scroll down, you'll have AIRO here. Select Access Setup Course. And underneath there, you have all the videos, the overview, the setup for your VPS, the AIRO setup, and then all the strategy videos. All right. That's where you find it at in the back office. All right. Yeah, man. No problem. No problem. No problem. So, question was, why do you take trades on multiple GBP pairs at the same time? Doesn't that double the risk because of correlation? No, it doesn't. If the correlation is all in the same direction, which all the pound pairs were trending down, then I take the trades. I've been in 4 pound pairs at the same time. So if I have entries on multiple GBP pairs in the same direction, and the other ones are heading that way, and you guys know my rule, I need at least 4 out of the 6 heading in one direction strongly for me to feel comfortable putting a trade in. Then I will put multiple trades. And you saw we won. We caught 10 pips on each because we were on a 5-minute chart, and some people stayed in longer and caught 20 and 25 pips. All right. I can't see my commission. All right, so place a ticket, please. When is the AIRO iPhone 12 case going to be for sale? So all AIRO paraphernalia, waiting on approval from the owners, HQ, and then you got to start to see paraphernalia for not just AIRO but also Gearbox and Variable and all the different products. So the Auvoria Prime store just opened last week, so you can go on there and get Auvoria Prime gear and be on the lookout for individual gear. Look out for individual gear when it comes to the individual products. What company do you use for your funded account? I am going through FTMO right now. I'm going through FTMO at the moment. So we missed a lot of these. The 200 moving average is an exponential moving average. Please go watch strategy video number 9. Strategy video number 9 will give you, the exact settings, but it's exponential 200 moving average. How big is your risk with FTMO? What's the risk percentage per trade? Great question. Let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. I'll show you. No reader, just tell you about it. We can go show you. We can go show you because I got the data right here. FTMO, pull that up here. Drink of the day, water. All right, so as you can see here, today's profit is just $113, nothing crazy. I missed the other trades, so as you can see here, these are the 4 requirements that you have to fulfill. Minimum 5 trading days. This is the free trial. I'm taking the free trial right now because NFP is next week, so I figured might as well get some practice. After NFP, we'll pay for the real deal to go take the challenge for the $100,000 account. All right. So minimum 5 trading days. I've done 4, so I'm not passing yet. So once I hit 5 trading days, I'll be passing. Max day loss. Can't have any more than 5,000. I've only had $1,719.07. I'm passing there. Max loss 10,000. That can happen over the course of the entire month. I've only had $850.73. All right, I'm passing there. Profit target. The goal is to hit $5,000. So I'm going to fulfill 5 days first. So I'll be passing on those 3. Hitting $5,000 will be the last one that I pass, and that'll take us to, hopefully, I should be able to hit that and knock that out of the park by next Friday. We should be able to hit $5,000 and complete the free trial in 2 weeks. Now, the question about my exposure. Well, before we go there, you can see here my average profit per trade is $204. All right. My average loss, and I've only had 2 losses, is $572.69. I've taken 16 trades, and you see here my win rate is 87.5%. All right. Pretty good win rate. And you can see here all my trades. You can see sell, 2.5 lot, 2.5 lot, 1.0, 2.0s. So you see I don't use any lot sizes over a 2.5. All right, over a 2.5. And that was on S&P 500, or as they call it, US 500. All right. And it's factored different. A 2.5 lot is usually $25 per pip, but on US 500, it's actually $2.50 per pip. So it's factored differently. And you can see on my Forex pairs, I don't use anything above a 2 lot. On gold, you can see here, I dropped my risk. I went down to 1 lot because gold is more volatile. So I understand this. My strategy is I'm going to stick to a 2 lot and a 1 lot. And my game plan is this, especially when I get to the free trend, the actual challenge, that once I hit the $5,000 profit target, no, I'm sorry, this is a $50,000 free trial. So on the $100,000 funded account, once I hit 10% profit, which is $10,000 for the month, then I will up my lot size from there. All right, because then I've got the $10,000 cushion. So I'm only going to trade with for Forex pairs, a 2 standard lot, for gold, a standard lot, and for indices, or for my S&P 500, a 2.5 lot, which is $2.50, which is really a 0.25, but they factor with a 2.5. So that's what I plan to do, and stack that up. And my game plan is once I get to 10,000, then I will probably increase every lot size by 50%. Not going to double it, increase by 50%, and then continue to use my strategies and my proper risk management and keep on running. Because when you have the full account, you got the whole month to trade. And so whatever you make for the month, then they do the split for you, 70-30. All right. So again, I love FTMO setup because they kind of give you all your data on yourself, so you can kind of understand, just like my FX book. You get to see what type of trader you are, and so I'm only taking the same trades I take on the FTMO. On the my FX book account, and they're all strategies 1 through 9. So I'm not using any other type of analysis. I'm only using strategies 1 through 9. All right. So not very big risk. Somebody said, wait till I get to 10K before I do the giveaways. What you guys think? Should we wait to get to 10K to do giveaways? If we get to 10K, then I'll do 5 $1,000 giveaways. instead of 500s. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Hey, Brent said to wait till it hit 100K to do the giveaway. If we did that, then we'd have to give away half. So that'd be 5 10K giveaways. Boy, man, y'all ain't gonna play that y'all trade account, man. Y'all gonna cash that out. I would. If somebody gave me 10K, say, hey, go trade it. No, I'll leave half in there. I cash it out the rest. All right. But yeah, we get a big account like that, we'll give it away. So that's the goal. You know, once we get to the point where we get to $5,000, we'll give away half. When we get to the next level, we'll do it again. We'll give away half and help you guys. Just give back. It's all about giving back to the community. We might do, who knows, 10, $250 accounts. That way we can bless more people. So we'll figure something out. Man, I'm behind on these questions. I'm behind. EuroCAD is like a sell back strategy, 15-minute chart. 10:50 p.m. Wait a minute. I'm way behind. 10:50. What in the world? Oh, these are from yesterday. Someone asked, what's the likelihood of getting TradingView or getting AIRO on TradingView? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see. What do I think about using fib on BTC? It works sometimes, but not as consistently because the fibs are built around more historical data. So, fibs are utilized in such a way that work very well with the Forex pairs because there's more historical data. Bitcoin does not move anywhere near like MT4 moves. I mean, not MT4, but like Forex pairs move. So it works sometimes, but not as consistently as it does on Forex pairs. I mainly just look at wedges now. Wedges and bag entries are what I'm looking more for when it comes to BTC. V4 guys, keep asking. It'll come out when it comes out. No ETA right now. So somebody's new. So if you do not have access to the AIRO bag chat, either somebody can drop it in the chat here so you can join, or whoever helped you signed up for AIRO needs to give you the link for the AIRO bag chat. All right. So whoever signs you up, please contact them ASAP and have them give you the link. Somebody wants the fibs on CAD JPY and Euro JPY. Let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look. CAD JPY, Euro JPY. Gold buy. We got gold buy and a Euro JPY. So we got a gold buy. Gold's at a downtrend, so we're definitely looking to buy. Euro JPY. So the fibs on here would be from the previous retrace to the lowest point before the current retrace, which would be right here. So with this being said, we're in an uptrend. So I actually wouldn't have drawn the fibs, but this kind of gives you an idea, but this is actually invalid unless you know how to trade, how to counter trend trade. You can see you got a rejection, a railroad rejection here out the 50. fib, and you look at the TP back at the 0 for TP1, negative 38 for TP2, negative 50 for TP3, the final TP. But again, the overall trend is up. So unless you know how to counter trend trade, I wouldn't recommend putting the fibs on. All right. Let's go look at CAD JPY. Ooh, wait. I see what somebody was talking about. Who caught that? Who caught that? Anybody catch that? Anybody catch that S&P? It's a nice move. What's gold doing? What's wrong going up? BTC. Missed another little wedge. That's a nice setup. Look at this wedge, guys. Look at this wedge. Special. Look at this wedge right here. Look at a nice little wedge in the breakout. Nice little drop. Nice little drop there. All right. I think they said CAD JPY, so we'll try that one as well. Oops. CAD JPY. Want to see the fibs? It's an uptrend. I would be drawing fibs. You want to draw fibs with the trend, unless you know how to use fibs counter trend. I don't teach counter trend because I don't trade counter trend unless it's strategy number 6, the counter trend strategy, which is based on a certain time of day. So I don't know. I would be drawing fibs. What was that for? GU on the M5 for a buy. I need to go back to the 15-minute, I guess. Let me put my charts back on a 15-minute so we can get the right notifications. All right, if you guys are just joining us, or you joined us not too long ago, we took 2 trades today. Caught 10 pips on GCAD sale and 10 pips on a GBP NZD sale. Some caught more. They caught the full move, 20 and 25. But I was trading off of the 5-minute time frame due to how price was so far trending downward too far. Again, I went to the 5-minute time frame based off of the fact that prices have been trending in a long, in the wrong, in one direction for so long. So you can go watch strategy video number 5 to understand multi-time frame trading strategy. On GBP CAD, we use the Fibonacci to catch the 10 pips. And on GBP NZD, we use strategy number 9. So we are up 20 pips so far. We're 8-1 for the week. It's been a good week. Been a good week. Someone wants to look at GU market maker downtrend. Let's take a look. GU market maker downtrend. And again, guys, if the overall trend is not down, It's an invalid trade. We trade with the trend. So we're down, no market maker. Price has got to come back and either go above or touch the 200 and then come back below both. So it's invalid. That's not a market maker strategy there. It came back and touched the moving average, the AIRO moving average, but it's got to touch the 200 and then dip back below, like it did here. Price when we were in an uptrend, price touched the 200, then went above both, then you buy. Price came back down, touched the 200, came back up above both, then you run it up. It's got to be the opposite. It's got to touch and come back down for sale. All right. Watch strategy number 9 again, guys. Got to watch the videos over and over again. Practice. Watch the setup. Go back test it. Mark it on your charts. All right. And if you find yourself getting confused, then step away. The strategy might not be ready for you. It might be too advanced. Strategy number 9 is an advanced strategy. As beginners will have less success because they like to learn all the cool strategies. Find one strategy, maybe 2, stick to it. All right. Stick to it. Master those before you try to add more. I'm telling you, do not overwhelm yourself in the beginning. You're only going to frustrate yourself because you're going to lose more trades because you can start confusing strategies together, or you start taking them based off of what you think the strategy is and not what it really is. And then you find yourself losing. All right. GA bag on 15-minute. There's no entry on GA, guys. No entry on GA. A bag, there is a bag entry. So GA, I guess did have a bag entry there. Got a bounce, got an arrow. It's right at the bottom of Asia channel. So I wouldn't have took that trade. Yeah, it's right at the bottom. So Asia channel acts as a support and resistance level. All right. So if we get a break below Asia channel, I might hop in that. That is a valid bag entry trade, but it stopped. You see there on an entry, it stopped right at what? Right at the bottom of the Asia channel. Asia channel, the tops and bottoms of the money zones, those are areas of support resistance. Why? Because those are liquidity levels. The reason why Asia channel usually is prices moving sideways because the market makers are collecting orders on both sides. So these areas act as levels of support and resistance. Same thing with the tops and the bottoms of the money zone. Those are liquidity areas. All right. Liquidity areas. It's a valid trade, but I wouldn't have taken it because of that. Needed to break. Need that to break through before I look to take that trade. All right, give me a second, guys. We're gonna take a quick little pause here. I put the little princess back to bed. Get the music going. right, guys, I'm back here. I am a girl dad. Got to deal with them. All right. Someone asked me, are you left-handed? No, I am right-handed. AUDCHF fib setup on the M5. We'll go take a look at that. AUDCHF. So again, let's make sure, again, I'm gonna get that list out for you guys. Got to make sure you guys are calling out pairs that are traded during the session they're supposed to be traded in. You want high probability win ratios, you got to do it. You can't just trade any pair at any time. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. All right. I don't know why you guys pick these crazy pairs, man. AUDCHF or let's see here. AUDCHF, M5. Downtrend. Let's see at the beginning of the day. Yeah, it's a pullback here to that level right there. All right. And then we zoom in to see where we got our rejection at. For me, only rejection that I like are these two right here. But really, I don't like any of them. I don't really see one that sticks out more than the other. So I don't see any of the patterns that I've taught rejection. You know, this is close to a railroad pattern, but it's not hitting any type of level. It is hitting here at the zone, so that could be a good entry. If you have a zone, that could be a good area. So this is a good railroad pattern right here. If you might have caught that, you might have took that trade. But for me, I don't really see anything that sticks out other than that railroad right there off the zone, barely touching this 62 level. You want it to reject at a level so you know which level to take it to. So it rejected here, that's close to 62, which means stop loss is 5 pips above the 79. TP1 is the 0 line, TP2 negative 38, TP3 negative 50, TP4 negative 62. As you see, it made it all the way to the negative 62. All right. Fibs are very powerful. Ethereum on a buy. Let's go look at that real quick before we. And it shouldn't be because we're in a downtrend, so I don't think we're worried about that. Yep. So let's see what that take profit would have been. Entering a sell off that railroad, you're looking at a stop loss of about 15 pips. TP1, 20 pips. TP2 would have been at 35 pips. TP3, 39. Final TP, 44. So a 15 pip stop loss to go catch 44 pips, almost 45. That's about a 1-to-3 ratio. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And your drawdown, you only had drawdown of 2.8, caught 3 pips. That's very good. That's very good. Fibs are powerful. We won one today. We took a fib trade today and caught 10 pips. Some caught 20, 25. So fibs are powerful. Fibs are powerful when you know how to use them. So someone asked about gold market makers, M's and W's. Market maker method is for Forex pairs only. Strategy number 9 video, please go watch. It does not apply to gold, does not apply to indices, does not apply to cryptocurrencies. All right? Forex pairs only. The UK Chancellor will release the budget next Wednesday for the financial year to inject money into the economy. Pound pairs might be on the move next week. That might be good. Which are the best strategies to start? I would say strategy number 1 and 3. If you can master those 2, you'll be good. 1 and 3. That's what we actually trade on this call most of the time is 1 and 3. And they're the easiest to follow. Yes, they are. I mean, strategies 1, 2, 3 are very easy. 4, 5, 6, and 7 are intermediate. 8, 9, and 10 are for the experienced. All right. Ida, how large a stop loss do you use on gold? I use a 50 pip take profit, 100 pip stop loss on gold. SPX for a buy? No, sir. It's in a downtrend. So we're not taking SPX. We're not looking at SPX for a buy. It's in a downtrend. Definitely not trading against the trend when we're at a session for SPX. That's not what I'll be doing. I saw it run up, but I don't know why it ran up. I don't trade. If I'm gonna trade during, against the trend, it's definitely not gonna be SPX. I'll tell you that. Those certain pairs, you just, unless you're an expert, you don't trade against the trend. Merch is coming out when it's approved, guys. We talked about that earlier. When it gets approved, all right. It'll be posted on the Auvoria Prime's on their merch store that they have. So someone said they started to set their fib chart, but when they clicked on the lines that they're dragging it, the 3 dots could not show. You have to double click on the lines. So let me go show you real quick. So when you're setting your fibs, all right, you got to double click. And you see 1, 2, 3 white dots show up. Double click again, they go away. All right, got to double click. The graphic of time frames for trading the different pairs at the appropriate times. Yes, that is pinned to the chat. So go to the AIRO bag chat and go to the pin. It's pinned to the top. So I was always wondering to ask, why do your strategies have a negative RRR? Negative risk to reward ratio is what 3R stand for those who didn't know. So not all strategies have a negative risk to reward ratio. However, most strategies have a 20 pip take profit, 40 pip stop loss is for a reason, because newbies like to over leverage their account. So if they have a 40 pip stop loss, it makes them and forces them to do what? Use a lower lot size so that they don't blow their accounts. Everything I do is for a reason, all right? For a reason. But every strategy doesn't have a negative RR. But here's the beauty of it. Doesn't matter. If you know how to trade the strategies, and you manage your risk, you don't have to worry about the negative RR. I'm using that same 20 pip take profit, 40 pip stop loss, and I am currently passing my FTMO trial right now. So the 20 pip take profit, 40 pip stop loss for strategy number 1 has an 80% plus win rate. Do not get stuck on the fact that most traders tell you, oh, you got to have a 1 to 5 ratio, 1 to 10. They win 50 to 60% of their trades. They win 40 to 30% of their trades. Yes, they make money because the trades that do win have a lot, they catch a lot of pips, but they lose often. I don't. Again, they lose often. I don't. And I'm not being cocky. I just showed you guys the statistics. from FTMO, 87.5 win rate right now on 16 trades in this week. Just showed you the win rates on the MyFX book for the $500 account. 15 out of 18 trades, only 3 losses. Same negative risk reward ratio. I trade different. My logic is different. It works, and it's built a certain way to ensure beginners are not over leveraging your account. That's one of the top 3 mistakes that beginners do, because they get caught up in trying to make a lot of money fast like everybody else they see that have bigger accounts. So it forces them to use a lower lot size. Practice proper risk management. But not all strategies are negative risk reward ratio. We got 13 questions left. It's 3 o'clock. As you guys know, we do a 15-minute break at 3 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to take a 13-minute break, and we'll be back. 12-minute break now. All right. Get some drink, use the restroom. We'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back about a minute early looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum with the fibs. All right. And you can see what I was talking about. I wanted to trade, get it up here earlier. I don't trust Bitcoin right now. This should be a great fib trade right here. You got the doji. I mean, not doji, the hammer off of the 62. With a stop loss above the 79. We should be in for a sale right now, back to the 0 line. With crypto, Ethereum, same way. Off the 62, take it back to the 0 line. All right. I don't know if I want to take those. All the crypto experts, what you guys think? I don't trust fibs on crypto yet, so I'm not going to call these trades. I'm not going to take them. But I want to give you guys an idea of what fibs look like. You see the highest previous retrace down to the lowest point before the current retrace. You got dojis, or not dojis, I'm sorry, you got hammers. That's a hammer formation off of the 62 level, which means you would put your your stop loss above the 79. It's 5 pips on Forex pairs. I would say 500 pips above the 79 when you're on Bitcoin, if you do it, but I wouldn't do it on cryptocurrencies. It's just not the same. That's where your stop loss would be in your TP. And, for me, a conservative TP is always taking it back to the 0 line. So I don't like that level there. I don't like it with BTC. I would love to take this trade though, because that's a beautiful move. I mean, you look at that. That move would net about $21,000, almost 22,000 pips. Almost 22,000. But you see it bounced off the zone. You got an up arrow. That right there, that combination, that kills it for me. I wouldn't get that. Remember my arrows, my strategy behind the arrows is a momentum trending strategy. So when the arrow pops up, price is trending with momentum in a certain direction. All right. That's so for me, especially with the Bitcoin, I wouldn't do it. So I know we talked about earlier. I want to show you guys what it looks like with the fibs on cryptocurrency. Now we can get price to come back all the way down and close below the 38, and we're back bearish. I might take it from there all the way back to the 0 line, or at least to the zone, and try to catch about 5,000 to 10,000 pips. From the 38 to the zone that's 9,400 pips. So yeah, we easy catch a quick little 5,000 pips on that. But yes, that's about all I would do to feel safe. I need more confirmation that it's going bearish. Look good with Ethereum though. Just trying to make it work. That's a beautiful right there. That's beautiful. Beautiful setup. On any Forex pair, I'd have been in. That is a beautiful setup. That move right there, if you got in at the beginning of this candle, that move right there, back to the 0 line. is a 70, almost 7,400 pip move on Ethereum. That's lovely right there. We'll see how it plays out. GJ chilling. GU chilling. GCAD, we caught our 10 pips on that move. GBP NZD, nada. GBP AUD, I was hoping it would come back below the 80 channel and close so we can get a good sell in before we leave off that bag entry we talked about earlier. But nada. Nothing here. SPX 500, chilling right at that 200. Gold, nothing. Uh-oh, we're trying to get that push down. See how it goes. I'll probably take, if we can get both of them, I'll take both of them. Need them to close lower in a bearish way underneath the 38, and I'll take it Bitcoin for 5,000 pips. Ethereum, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's a good setup. That's a real good setup right there. You got the hammer with the bearish engulfing candle. Bearish engulfing candle. A good setup. I really want to enter this trade now. Bitcoin guys, where the crypto kings at? Where y'all at? What y'all think? Y'all think BTC a good move? Same thing. Bearish engulfing. I want to enter it on both positions. Where you guys at? Anybody said nothing? Let me stop sharing. See what y'all say. Nobody said anything? All right. They're gonna make me call it. So I'm gonna call it when we get to that 38, like I talked about. I'm waiting for the 38. Wait for it to break to 38. I really want to take it now, but again, I don't trust cryptocurrency on fibs. I've seen too many setups that just didn't work out very well. Like look at this right here. You had a doji off the 38. No, sorry, off the 50. And it went above. You possibly, depending on where you had your stop loss at, would have got stopped out. I had a 500 pip stop loss, so I wouldn't have got stopped out. We still be in the trade. But you'd be in some drawdown right now. So I'm going to wait. I'll wait for it to close below 38 because I feel better that it closed underneath the moving average and underneath the 38. And we can catch just a quick little 5,000 pips. So I just need more confirmation that it's coming down in the sell with cryptocurrency. That's just me. Got to have confirmation. It's all about confirmation, guys. Some of y'all might be in already. Yep. In it. Boy, y'all be in it. A wedge on BTC to get an earlier entry than the 38. Let's go take a look. Edge on BTC. So from wedge standpoint, we'll be looking about the same. The line there, and then the wedge itself would be like so. So you need a break, which means, yeah, you'd be underneath 38. So if we can get a close below 38, you got a wedge format, below the moving average, below the 38, multiple confirmations, I'd feel comfortable about that. I feel comfortable about that. Ethereum. We'll stick with BTC. We got 36 minutes, so we'll see what happens. 36 minutes, another 7 candles left. We'll see what happens. Up 3 pips for Hilliard. No questions? All right, we just go back on the chart there. Go back to the chart. See what happens with BTC. Got a couple of questions. I don't know why gold and SPX are trailing each other. I couldn't tell you. I don't like trading gold or SPX when they're going the same direction. ECAT on H1, eyeing a bag. All right. If we get a bag, let us know. Let's go take a look at ECAT real quick. EURCAD, Euro Canadian dollar. I don't really trade the Euro Canadian dollar or the Euro Swiss franc very often. Too many wicks for me. I don't even have it selected. I got oh, there it is. EuroCAD. Three and three. H1. H1. H1, man. Ooh-wee. Like it could be a, so you definitely got multiple confirmations here. You got what? You got the M, the leaning M. So if you were in this bad boy, you'd have been on the M formation right here. And quick little 14 pips and falling. So, all right. The close below the moving average, that's a strategy 9 move. All right. So EURCAD, look out for that. Also, if you get an AIRO for bag entry, that's a good move as well. And you got plenty of room to the downside. From entry right now to the next zone is 80 pips. So I'm gonna keep that one up and see what happens here in 2 minutes. Let's go back to Bitcoin. EURCAD is a very, very good setup. I like it. It's setting up nicely. Take a look at the news, see what's coming out. Anything in New York session? We got green folder Euro news here in a minute. More Euro news, green folder in 31 minutes. We got some Mexican peso news in an hour and 31 minutes. 4 hours Canadian news. In 4 hours, we also have a lot of orange folder news for USD and red folder news for USD. So some more moves for USD in the morning. That's about it though. Nothing crazy. Bitcoin trying to push. Shout out to those who got in early based on the fib strategy. I couldn't do it. I don't trust fibs yet on BTC. I don't trust it. They're gonna make me a believer. I will though. If it closes below the 38, I'll be in. I will be in. All right. We're about one candle away from breaking the wedge. That's good. If I can get a break of the wedge and that moving average, I might get in before the 38. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What's Ethereum doing? Should be following suit. Ooh, gold had a nice, beautiful doji off the 62. That'd be a nice little entry all the way down to the zero line. 120 pips. Nice. Okay, BTC. Got about 3 minutes to this next candle. Maybe we're gonna get into this a little trade. Let's see what happens. And Q&A. Nope, didn't miss anything, Jordan. We're just looking at a potential sale on BTC, and we missed a sale for gold, which isn't far away. So gold and BTC sales, we're looking at those. Mainly BTC, but gold got a beautiful long tail. That's beautiful right there. If this was New York session, this bad boy would already be way down here. Looks like price bounced off that moving average, heading back up. Man, that gold looks good. I hate we missed the entry on that one. We'd be up probably about, we'd be up right now. Be up about almost 20 pips right now. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm got the fibs on. Strategy number 8. Strategy number 8, what we're looking at right there. Strategy number 8. Didn't break the wedge. And I'm thinking about entering this gold trade because price action got that bearish engulfing candle right there. Yep, I'm entering gold for a sale off of strategy number 8. I'm taking it, we're outside of the money zone. So I'm going to take it 25 pips. Usually I take it down to the zero line, but we're outside. I'm sorry, we're outside of not the money zone. We're outside of the session that you want to trade gold in. Gold is a New York session pair. So I'm going to take it for 25 pips. I got 2 positions in. So see how this goes here. 25 pip take profit. 50 pips stop loss. All right, 50 pips stop loss, which would be way up here, right at the 200 for most part. Now, why did I get in late? So we got in late. We missed a doji here, but you got a bearish engulfing candle. So price action. I'm entering price action with the trend of what? Of the strategy number 8. So we're going with the trend, still sell, and I'm entering in on a price action move because this candle was a bearish engulfing candle of this candle. If you don't know what bearish engulfing is, in AP Academy, there's videos about Forex basics. Also, you can go online and look up different candlestick patterns. Also, I talk about them on strategy number 8 video, as engulfing candles are one of the 5 types of candlestick patterns that we want to utilize to take trades when they reverse off certain Fibonacci levels. This is gold. Practice proper risk management. Please practice proper risk management on gold because gold is a account killer. Everyone has blown their account with gold. I remember my first time trading NFP. I was like, man, I got 3K in my account. I'm getting ready to put a 3-lot trade on and go double my account up. I'm gonna catch me 100 pips. Man, I caught 30 pips, made $900, got out because I got scared, and then I did what? I got back in and lost the 900 and everything else. It sucked. So let's see what BTC doing. There we go, gold. Let's go, dog. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. BTC ain't looking too good. Not right now. Ethereum, nope. It's not breaking through that wedge. It's bouncing off. Talking Fed, boy, hey. Man, they Fed be lying on the currency pairs. Come on, gold. That's a little moving average. Break through that bad boy. Come on, hit this TP. Let's close it out good. We got 22 minutes. I need TP hit before we get off the call. I need the TP hit before we get off the call. We got, how much? room we get this bad boy. Oh man, let me go. I'm glad we're talking about this one. Let me go to my FTMO account and place a trade on gold too. Let's get in that trade. I'm late on this account, so I'll just take it for 20 pips. All right, cool. So if you're just not joining or you're wondering what's going on, we are in a sale on gold based on strategy number 8. Now we missed the initial entry. However, we found another entry based off of price action. All right, based on price action. We're only taking the trade instead of going down to the zero line, which some people probably already have their take profit down here. We are going to 25 pips because we are outside of session. So that's typically what I do. We could drop a lot more, but we're gonna play it. We're gonna be conservative here. I got 3 positions. I am managing my risk, so I'm only on this account. I got 0.02s. I'm just gonna level up. I also put a trade in on my FTMO account. We're gonna level up. We're gonna level up there as well. We're up 1 pip, 2 pip, 4 pips. Cool. Glad to see that. Let's go and give it a push. Take us out of our misery. Take me out of my misery. Got 19 minutes. Take me out. I don't want to be in this trade in 19 minutes. I want to be done. That way I can sleep like a baby. All right, FTMO, we locked in 2 positions. And then on the London session account, we're in on 3 positions. All right. I put my take profit at 20 pips on FTMO because I got in a few pips late. All right. So I'm only going for 20 pips on FTMO account and 25 on the London session. All right. So we're in that sale. Like we may be a second before that thing pans out. But I think it'll be good for 25 pips. Pip and dip. Go look at BTC. BTC trying to break through because it reversed. I needed to come all the way down. I need to break that 38 now. And broke that 38. I need to come on down. Go get a little pullback. Bounced off that moving average there. All right, stop sharing here. Answer some questions. Somebody said they took their quick pips, 10 pips on gold. Get it. Can't go broke. Take a profit. Can't go broke taking profit. BTC is also 0.01 for every $100. Truthfully, I recommend that whatever lot size you're using on Forex pairs, you divide by 10 for cryptocurrency and indices. It's just that volatile. That's just what I recommend. So, which means that you probably need to use, I mean, 0.01 is as low as you can really use. So it's 10 cents per lot size. So depending on your account size. Why do US 30 and gold move so similar? They shouldn't. They should be moving in opposite directions. So keep that in mind. They should be moving in opposite directions. So you got notifications. Go take a look at it. All right, you got notifications. GUEJ on the 5. Oh, yeah, we ain't looking at those. Down to 5. Plus 11 on these 3 positions here. Looking for that push down. Come on, go. Give us that push down. We got 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes till it's time to go home. Don't push through that moving average. Push on through it. We got 15 minutes. Take us out of our misery. Take us out. Cool. Start moving in the right direction. Let me answer some more of these questions here. How long do you trade per day? When I get a chance. Truthfully, right now, the way things are going, everything I got going on, I only really trade with you guys. Every now and then I might get an opportunity to get on before the call like I did today. But I think I traded for like 30 minutes before we actually got on this call. So both that S&P trade and the Bitcoin trade I took were literally within 30 minutes before we got on this call. They were like back to back. FTMO, appreciate it. Good heads up. Appreciate the heads up. I knew I saw somebody say something. GJ eye in a bag. GJ eye in a bag entry. Really? Let's go take a look. GJ. If it's going to be a bag entry, it'll be for buy, and that'll be invalid. Hold on, we'll see. Let's zoom out and see what the trend is. Let's see what the trend is. Oh, the trend is up. So yeah, up arrow will be a valid trade. If we get above this moving average, yeah. Get an up arrow. That'd be a good trade. Bitcoin, moving on up. Oh, I can't trust the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies when it comes to the fibs. Gold. Come on, baby. Plus 23. There we go. Come on, move on down. Go on, give it to us. Come on, we got 13 minutes. Take us out of misery. How we looking at FTMO? How we looking? Are we just not getting any profit? Boy, I tell you. So where's mine? Come on, go drop. Drop it like it's hot. Ethereum. Moving on up too. Can't trust the cryptocurrency with the fibs. What lot size calculation you use for FTMO? So my goal is, I have cushion now, but in the very beginning it was I was risking 0.4 to 0.8%. So not even a full percent per trade. So gold with the standard lot, if I had a 40 pip stop loss, that would have been a 0.4% loss. And then with a regular Forex pair, it would have been 0.8% loss. All right. Gold really moving in the right direction. So that's what I was using, just trying to stay around 0.5%. I was, those who have passed the FTMO challenge already, they recommended that. So I just try to keep my calculations in that range. I'm a little more aggressive just because I'm a little more experienced, but that's kind of the calculation I went with, is trying to stay around. If I hit stop loss, what lot size would put me at 0.5%. All right. So we should be about, I'm up 36 pips. So it should be up about 12, 13 pips on your position if you just have one. So we're about halfway to our goal of 25 pips. Halfway to our goal. FTMO, we are not even halfway there yet. All right. I'll probably end up closing that one. What is my take profit on this one here? Come on, go push down. We got 10 minutes. Take us out of our misery. I don't want to be in this trade when we get out this call. Put my take profits at the same level for both accounts. So I can TP at the same time. And you guys are sitting here watching me live. Smack this FTMO account and a live account. This is how we do it. 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 I love gold. We got some gold love last night too. Yesterday we got some gold. Oh, come on, gold. Playing with us. Take us out of our misery. Let's go. If you look left, gold is doing that nice little retrace real quick. If you look left, all that noise right there. It's just running to that right there. That's all it is. All that. Feel free. Take 10 pips, 20 pips, 15 pips. Feel free. You can never go broke taking profit. Never go broke taking profit. I can tell you in 9 minutes, if we aren't at TP, I am closing my trades out before the call's over with. I'm not I'm not watching this charts after this call. I'm getting out. Matter of fact, we had about 30 pips. I might even close out now. 10 pips each. Gold was 25. All right, we shouldn't let it wait. We'll let it drop a little bit. See what we can get. Patience. One thing I suck at, patience. I can tell you 2 things you're gonna need to be very, very successful in this industry is discipline and patience. Discipline and patience. If you can master those 2, you will be A-OK trading Forex. I don't have patience. I have the discipline, but I don't have the patience. All right, here we go. We head in the right direction. I do not have the patience. Typically have trades to go in the right direction, but I just don't have the patience. I don't like those pullbacks. I don't like being up 100 pips, then being up 50 pips, and then it drops. I don't like those big pullbacks. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. FTMO, we looking like, look at that. Plus 53. Oh, about to hit the TP. About to hit TP. Come on, baby. Go on, get down there. And since everybody jumped out the call, I want you guys to blow the chat up, showing them we got these pips. Yet again, when people jump out the call, we're supposed to be here until the end. Y'all know how we do. We're going to catch pips to the end. I think the last time we caught a trade, like the last 10 minutes on the Bitcoin yesterday. No, that was this morning with the New York session crew. I'm taking profit, guys. I'm closing out. See, I was going the wrong way. I don't like that. I'm closing out. Boop, 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 boop. Snag my pips. FTMO. Cool. Up $1,800 for the week. So we need $3,200 next week. And we out. So I took profit. Let me count the pips on the other side. So caught 30 pips. It's still dropping too. Again, I don't have patience. You guys know me. Caught 30 pips though. I'll take that. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. So if you got them pips, guys, throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat. That's why I got out. All right, guys, let me answer these last little questions. We got 4 minutes. Eurocat H1 for the sale. Oh, did it hit? Did it hit? Eurocat H1 for the sale. Let's go look at it. Eurocat H1. I meant to come back to that one. Oh, we still got 4 minutes left. So we'll see what happens. We still got 4 minutes on Eurocat. The hour will be up in 4 minutes. How can I tell how many minutes are left until the candle closes? I'm just looking at the timer. I'm just looking at the time. So if I'm on a 15-minute time frame, then I know a new candle comes every 15 minutes. That's what minute 15 means. If I'm looking at the H1 chart, then I know a new candle comes every hour. And so all I'm doing is look at the clock. Like right now, it's 3:57 a.m. Central Standard Time, where I'm at, 3:57 a.m. So I know in 3 minutes, it'll be 4 a.m. So we get a new everything. We get a new 4-hour candle. We get a new H1 candle, a new 15-minute candle, a new 5-minute candle, a new 1-minute candle. All right. That's all. I'm just looking at the time, the clock. You have the patience. You're working on discipline. Good for you. We should switch. I think if we work together, Carlos, we'd be great. Because man, I got the discipline, but I have no patience. No patience. How do you shorten trend line when drawing it? Great question. So on the trend line, you get a trend line and you draw it. Oh, there it is. You want to double click on it until you get the 3 white dots. You right click, trend properties. And then under parameters, ray is checked. You want to unselect ray. When you do that, you can make your trend line as short or as long as you want. So unselect the ray. All right. So 9-1 for the week, guys. 90% win ratio. We had 9 wins out of 10 trades this week. Yes, I closed my trades on my FTMO account. Appreciate it. I closed those trades. Thanks for Dave. Thanks for jumping on and joining us. I'm a nut. Hey, I've been told that before. Can I set 2 different moving averages on 2 different periods? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. MAAW pattern on GN. It is 4 a.m. and we did not get our EuroCAD entry on H1. We didn't get. We did not get our sale. We did not get our sale. There was no MAW that I saw on GN. A down arrow just formed on EuroCAD M30. I've got 200 period, 20 and 50. I want to add 310, maybe 100 period. Sure. Yeah, you can add whatever you want. So we take a quick look at EuroCAD. No down arrow. There was a down arrow, I'm being told, on a 30-minute. It did meet the parameters for strategy number 9, but for me, that's too close. When it's that close, where it's on top of the moving average, I don't even take those trades. Update on gold. I got out at 30 pips, 10 each, and look at that. Came down and hit 25 pips. So shout out to everybody else. You should have hit your 25 pip take profit. I should have held, came down, hit 25 pips, because I would have had 75, 3 positions. But if we hit 25 pip take profit for those who held, make sure you drop it in the chat. Make sure you wake everybody up. And guys, hey, we went 9-1 this week, 90% win rate. Not a bad week. All right. Answer these last questions. All right. GR, if it breaks the zone. It's the last one we'll look at here, guys. GR, if it breaks the zone. Shout out to Go for giving us our 25 pips. I got out early, like always. Got to work on that. I'm not worried about GI breaking the zone. It's above. As you remember, the GI trend is down. So invalid. I don't care if it breaks the zone above. We're in a downtrend. You want it to go with the trend. Now, if you know how to trade counter trend, good luck to you, my friend. And for those who wants to continue to trade tonight, look out for the USD news, as we talked about. Make sure you practice proper risk management. Hey, I'll see you guys in the funny papers.